thing to say, Pat.
It's true. Don't you understand? I want him to know the truth just as much as you do, but it is not the time.
Well, when is the time?
Soon, I promise you.
Yeah, well, you promised me that before.
Just a little while longer, please.
Just a little while longer. When there's a guy out there, someone who I don't even know, a total stranger to me, who's claiming what's mine.
He is not a total stranger to Brian. Don't you realize this isn't a simple matter of just sitting him down and telling him the truth?
Yeah, well, I intend to make it a very simple matter.
I'm not going to let you do that.
You're going to be able to stop me.
Then you'll have to be prepared for the consequences.
Is that a threat?
You know me better than that.
Okay. So exactly what do you mean by that?
If you tell Brian, you're going to push him closer to Paul.
That's ridiculous, and you know it.
Why do you insist that this is a simple situation?
Because it is a simple situation. The simple truth is that I am Brian's father.
And he is not ready to learn that.
Isn't it just as logical that the truth is going to bring him closer to me?
Don't you understand? He adores Paul.
He only adores him because he thinks he's his father.
Well, in a sense he is. He was there when he was born. He helped bring him up.
Yeah. And then he runs off and he gets himself declared dead. And that poor child had to go through that whole trauma.
Trauma, yes. Yes, you see, that is exactly what I am trying to avoid right now.
Paul Kendall is not Brian's father. And if you don't want to tell him that, then I will.
You do that and you will lose Brian.
I refuse to accept that.
Just give me a little more time.
And if I can't?
I can't answer all that.
I think you're trying to tell me something else.
What?
I think you're trying to tell me that I'm going to lose you too. I'm right, aren't I?
You know better than that.
No. No, I don't.
I don't want to lose you.
No, I don't think you want to. But if I go against your wishes and I tell Brian the truth, and he doesn't accept it, or he doesn't accept me, and I think I stand a very good chance of losing you. I'm right, aren't I?
I'm not even going to think about that.
If I went on the scene, you'd be a very happy woman now, wouldn't you?
Please don't.
But I'm right, aren't I?
How can I answer that? You are here, and I do love you.
But it's not the same way as it was before Kendall came back, is it?
How can it be the same when I'm so torn apart?
So you are going.
Oh, my God, Tony. I mean, don't you think I'm human? Of course I'm confused, you know, but I just think that if you're just a little patient, I think that we can survive this and we can at least keep what we have.
But you don't think it's going to work, do you?
I don't know what. For the first time, I'm beginning to feel a little afraid that we're going to ruin it.
I love you. In the same way. I mean, you know that, don't you?
Yes.
Just that I don't feel you. You love me the same way. Pat, I'm sorry that was unfair.
like this.
Now, you would have been dead right, Doctor.
It also surprised me that a bright young reporter like yourself could have so misgauged me.
You know what, Ken? I said it's the last kind of place you'd dig.
Then why, Richard, are we here?
Well, I was hoping to run into this little hillbilly girl I know, Rebecca Lee Hunt.
Should I ask why?
I've got a hunch she's broke and hungry.
From you?
No.
Okay.
I mean, there are lots of people who are broke and hungry, right?
Oh, it might mean that, yeah.
She's hostile as hell.
Oh, good, wonderful.
I don't know why, but she... Hey, I beg your pardon, sir, but you are Red Garvey, aren't you?
Yes, I'm afraid so.
Now, I'm going to understand it if you turn me down, but if you feel at all in the mood for a little kicking and singing, I think that we'd all enjoy it.
Well, you look like a good old boy to me, and I'll tell you, I'll never turn down a good old boy.
All right. I got an unexpected treat for you folks tonight. Red Garvey!
what I remember the most is, drinking that iced tea
Right.
every hour. And, that's exactly what I'm going to do now.
Hey, good to see you again.
Why?
Why? It gives me an opportunity to tell you how cute you look in that outfit. You working here now?
Just standing in for someone to upstairs.
Oh, great. You get a place to live?
Yep.
Wonderful.
There ain't nothing wonderful about it, as far as I can tell.
Well, where is it?
I reckon that's none of your business.
Hi there, Richie. Hey, Carla. I'd like you to meet Rebecca Lee Hart. Well, Lieutenant Hall. Hi, Jeff. This is a surprise. Thank you. This is my wife, Carla. Hi. Nice to meet you. These things get rough. It's nice to know that we have a representative of the police department around. Hello, Rebecca.
Listen,
Tell me nothing. Something frightened you.
I got a piece of work to do here.
Congratulations, Richard.
What did he do?
Oh, don't you remember? He asked me to find a certain young lady for him. It looks like he's managed to find her all by himself. However, Richard, I'd say that young lady is in a little bit of trouble. Why do you say that? Oh, instinct. How about that? See you later.
Gee, Mom, I'm really glad you're doing this.
Doing what?
Well, joining in with the fun with us. I know that me and Dad are having a good time.
Brian, why don't we talk about what's happening now and just forget about the good old days for a minute, huh?
Well, I don't see why. Listen, there's something I want to say. I realize that this present situation is very painful and confusing. All of us. And I also realize that I am the one who is causing all the pain and confusion because I can't deal with it.
Pat, no one in their right minds could expect you to.
Brian, I know that you're going to think that this is unfair, but I really need to talk to your father alone right now about something. Hopefully we'll be able to straighten a lot of things out. Hey, Becky, what are you doing? Your bar order's been up there for 5 minutes and your customers are howling. I can't help it. You sure as hell can't help it by getting out there and giving them their drinks. I'm real sorry, Millicent. But I can't go out there when all of them either newspaper reporters or policemen. Well, who's supposed to wait on your customers? You think you all could do it for me?
Okay.
Not really. But at least he's in bed.
Lying there wondering what we're talking about, I'm sure.
Well, I really didn't think that he should know about this until we came to some kind of decision.
Pat, I'm also wondering what we're talking about.
I'm sorry. I guess my indecision is tearing everybody apart.
No. Just you, I think.
Tony.
All right. You and Tony. Brian and I are used to waiting.
Okay.
Waiting for each other for 4 years. It's easier for him because he's had you.
I have to say something to you that's going to hurt you very much.
If you told me that you had no feelings for me at all, it would hurt very much. Anything else I could handle.
I have very deep feelings for you, you know that.
In that case, say whatever you have to say.
You know what? I think that these are the most difficult words I've ever had to say in my life. I want a divorce.
That's not true. You don't want a divorce at all.
Look, I'm asking you to let me divorce you.
For Tony's sake?
No, for all of us. I mean, it's the only way. It's the right way.
The only one it's right for is Tony.
Then it's also right for me, and it will be right for Brian. I'm so sorry, really.
Boy, Tony must have really put the pressure on you earlier, didn't he?
I am not asking you for a divorce because Tony put pressure on me. I'm asking for it because I love him.
There's nothing to forgive you for, Pat. There's nothing to thank me for either. Because I'm not going to let you divorce me, Pat. I happen to love you very much. And I think that you still love me.
Happy birthday, Miss Vernon.
Ms. Vernon. But thank you, Andy.
You any different?
I'm 18, well... No, I can't say that I do. Maybe tonight, though, when I have my first drink. I mean, you know, I can have a drink like just like an adult. Hey, can we have champagne tonight?
Of course we can.
Good.
Oh, you just turned 18 and you already love champagne, huh?
Come on, Dad. You know I always try to sneak sips.
Oh, you do you?
Yes. At parties and weddings, whenever you and Mom weren't looking. Once I had a little bit too much, and man, I was scared. I was so crazy then.
What other secrets have you got to tell me about your misspent youth?
Well, let's see. None. I guess I was pretty boring. I don't know why Mom always thought I was doing something bad.
Sam, your mother would have been very proud of you today.
She didn't want me to grow up. Listen, let's not talk about it, okay? It's my birthday. Let's talk about good things.
Okay, here's something good. I haven't gotten your present yet because I want it to be special, something you really want. So, give me a hint.
Okay, I'll give you a hint. I want you and Brad to get together so we can be a family. That would be the best birthday present
And breaking. So, what are you doing today after your exercise class?
Well, I thought I'd go buy Sam a birthday present and then go home and get ready for the party.
Aren't you working tonight?
Nope. Luckily, it's my night off, so I just joined in on the celebration.
It's very pretty.
Oh, thank you. I hope it tastes as good as it looks. I can't decide whether I should put all 18 candles on it or if I should get one of those decorative numbers, you know.
Oh, I kind of think that Samantha would enjoy blowing out all 18 candles, don't you?
Yeah, I think you're right.
Jenny, you're looking forward to this evening, aren't you?
Sure. What's the matter?
I can't help wondering about the advisability of your spending an evening with both Brad and Will Vernon.
Sam, I'd love to give you that present. I just don't think Brad wants us to get together.
Even if it's the most important thing to me?
Sometimes we can't have what we want, even on our 18th birthday.
Oh, it's so simple, Daddy, and it's so cheap.
Brad would find it very expensive.
But it would cost him a little pride, right?
Right.
A little bitterness, a little hate. Stupid. I can't see that.
In time, I hope he will.
How much time? Maybe I don't want to be an adult. I mean, all they have are problems. Hey. Look, let's forget it. I'll just stay 17 the rest of my life, okay?
I'm sorry, Sam.
Why? Because Brad's mixed up? That's not your fault.
Because there are so many adults who do have real problems. And for being one of them myself, no wonder you want to stay 17.
Dad, I was just being silly.
But you're being a skid. And I understand. Honey, maybe by your 19th birthday we will be a family again. But it's not going to happen tonight.
What is going to happen tonight? I mean, screaming and yelling for my 18th birthday?
No. We're going to have a party. We're going to have a good time.
Good, that's what I want. I mean, I really do. I think it'll help Brad if we can have a good time, and he'll realize that he misses us, and he'll want us to be together.
Sure, that's very possible.
Oh, good, that's what I want. I want us to have such a good time, and he'll be glad to be with us. I'm acting like a child.
Sam, relax. Take things slow. Let things work themselves out. In all areas. If you try to be something you're not, it'll backfire on you.
Dad, I don't think we're still talking about family. I think we're talking about Marco now.
Well, in part, yes.
Well, I am supposed to go out with him tonight after the party.
Oh. You're kind of late on it.
Yes, maybe. Maybe I'll get asked it.
Well, I guess that's just as well, because... Very honestly, Sam, I don't think Marco's the right guy for you.
Dad, look, I think that's something for me to decide, right?
Right.
Right. You want me to do any shopping? Pick up a cake or something?
No, thanks. It's all I take care of.
Okay, then I'll just go get Sam's present. I'll slip into my party dress, and I'll be all set to go when you're ready to close up the club. Does it meet you here?
No.
Brad, what's the matter? We've been silent for 2 minutes.
It's just that tonight is supposed to be a family night.
And you don't want me to be part of the family, is that what you're saying?
No, of course it is. Sit down, Simone. Please. It's just that tonight
Tonight is not going to be easy for me. I mean, my father is not one of my favorite people in the world, and I'm going to have to spend all evening with him.
So my being there should help. It relieves the tension having somebody else around. And besides, if things start getting heavy, I could change the subject. I could crack a joke. If you start to lose your temper, I can punch you in the ribs, things like that.
I'm sure that would be a big help, man. But the thing is, Sam insisted it just be the three of us. She wants to pretend that we're a family again. And it is her birthday, okay?
Yeah, sure, okay. If that's what Sam wants.
Thanks.
All right. I admit being in the same room with Brad and Will is not exactly a pleasant idea.
Then why are you going?
Because I have no choice.
You just say no. You're not going.
Jim, I tried that. Brad won't let me.
Brad won't let you?
The only reason he's going is because I promised I would be there.
He's really a manipulator, isn't he?
All I know is that it is Sam's birthday, it is important for her to have her father and her brother there, and if my going is the only way to get Brad there, then I'm going. That's it.
Honey, I'm just afraid it's going to be a very difficult evening. For you, anyway.
Why?
Because Brad isn't really thinking about Samantha or her birthday. He's just striking out at his father.
No, it's important for him to get together with his father so they can work out their conflict.
But by insisting that you be there with him, Brad is just using you.
But I promised Sam I would go. I already baked the cake and everything.
I know. I'm just concerned about Will Vernon. He's terribly unhappy.
But who is happy? And why doesn't everybody stop being unhappy? That's all anybody ever thinks of. And I'm not going to worry about that. And I'm especially not going to worry about Will.
Honey, I'm afraid that one of these days you're going to have to admit to yourself that Will Vernon exists and that he is a factor in your life.
Hi.
Hey, Sam.
How are you?
All right, you?
I'm okay.
Yeah, don't bug me now, okay?
Okay.
Sam? Happy birthday.
Well, I could just tell you. How did you do that?
Yeah, I know. You got all hurt there.
I
You
did
got your
not.
No?
Just a little.
Oh, little. I think a lot there. You fell for it, hook, line, and sinker.
Come in.
Wait a minute, let me take a look at you.
What?
Wow, you are getting older. See wrinkles.
Oh, with you? Stop it. Knock it off.
Oh, hey. Let me tell you something before I forget, okay?
Okay, what?
Lana.
Before you forget Lana.
No, this is serious. She is out there even now buying you a birthday present. If she should say anything about the party tonight, just tell her that it's just going to be you, me, and Dan, all right?
Oh, you mean I shouldn't mention Jenny?
You got it. Well, Lana took it into her little head to come with me to the party. And the only way I could get out of it was by saying you just wanted it to be the three of us.
Oh, you're really amazing, you know?
What does that mean?
Well, that means that you juggle people around. Hey, I don't know if you're such a good influence on me.
Hey, stick around, kid. You'll go. Lana adding to it.
Oh, I see. You mean Lana on one arm and Jenny on the other. That might cause a little tension.
I gotta go catch Mrs. Johnson before she sneaks out of here.
Brad, can I ask you something? Do me a favor. I'd like you to try tonight with Dad.
I promise that it's light, simple. I won't do anything hostile, okay?
Okay, good. But that's not really what I mean. I just want you to have a good time, you know, laugh and joke around and just like we used to.
Hey, time, you'll get it. Okay? I mean it. Now, you answer the phone and try and act like you're earning your money here, huh?
Okay, no. Man, you have fun? Yes, more than 6 days a week and tonight until 6. You're welcome. Bye-bye.
How's your breakfast?
Oh, sure, Jack.
What do you want to do today?
I thought maybe we could go canoeing.
That's possible. It'll take all day, though. What time did you tell your mother to be home?
Well, I didn't. You see, we didn't say much this morning. I think she had something on her mind.
Did she seem upset?
Yeah, real upset. And last night I heard her crying in her room.
Crying?
Yeah, I don't know what happened at the hospital with Tony. But here we go again.
What do you mean by that?
Well, every time she sees Tony, or even talks to him, she always comes back upset, crying. It really makes her unhappy.
Well, I'm afraid it wasn't Tony that made her upset last night, Brian. It was me.
You? Well, what'd you do?
Well, we had a long talk about something, and, well, I guess you didn't care for what I said.
Well, what'd you talk about?
I really don't want to get into it right now.
Why not? Oh, come on, Dad, I'm in this too. If you two had a fight, I want to know what it's about. Is the conversation about me?
No, well, I guess you're going to know sooner or later. Your mother asked me for a divorce last night.
What'd you say?
I said no. I wouldn't give it to her.
I'm a little bit scared. Now, what'd she say?
I didn't really give her a chance to say anything. But she needed to think about it.
Well, everything's going to be all right, isn't it?
I don't know about that, Brian. She said she was crying.
Yeah, she always cries. Once she realizes it was the best thing. Dad, she knows we all should be together.
In her mind, maybe, but I think in her heart she wants to be with Tony.
Well, she knows she can't be, right?
Maybe. And she might think that I said no just to stall her. Possibly I did.
Stall her?
Yeah, you know, get more time.
But you meant what you said, didn't you? I mean, you're not going to give her a divorce.
Brian, I have to be completely honest with you and say that I finally decided that there was absolutely no chance for us. I would give her the divorce. I mean, I don't want your mother to be unhappy. Hell, I don't want anybody to be unhappy.
Yeah, but if you do give her the divorce, then I'm going to be real unhappy.
I know that, son.
Well, one thing's for sure, that's not going to happen. Mom will realize that we all have to be together. Then we'll be one big happy family. I know that's going to happen. Just know it.
I hope you're right, Mom.
Well, I am. Don't worry about it. Hey, can I have some more eggs?
Sure.
And some more toast?
Sure. Order the whole loaf.
Okay, I think I'll do that. The waitress! What are you doing with those bows on?
I told you I was going to be your birthday present. Here I am. All I gotta do is unwrap it.
Crazy, you know it?
I'm crazy in love. That song goes. Nice, you are a beautiful birthday girl.
Woman?
Woman. Well, sort of. Maybe we can make that official tonight?
Not correct.
Actually, no, if you want to, of course. No pressure. Like I've told you. I want you to feel right about it. But, you could give me a hint as to, how you feel about it today, just so I know what to expect tonight.
Well, you see, there's no problem because tonight has to be off.
cooling in a $10 ice bucket.
I'm sorry.
And sitting next to the bottle of champagne are 3 brand new records. One disco, in case you feel like dancing fast. One with a lot of strings in it, in case you feel like dancing slow. And one by Barry Manilow, in case we feel like kissing.
That's really sweet of you. But it's just not...
Now, wait, and besides all that, there is a package sitting there with your name on it. Because I heard this rumor somewhere that today was your birthday, and after I've gone through all this trouble to make you happy and all this expense, you are now going to tell me that Zeman is off?
No. It sounds nice.
Nice? No.
Oh.
No. After I've gone through all that, spent all this money, it's going to be wonderful. Stupendous. If you're there. If you're not there, Sam, it's going to be terrible.
You know, I wanted to with you. It's just that, well, this is my only chance to get my family together. You know, you understand?
No, I understand how important it is for you to try to patch up things with your family. But does that have to mean that the entire evening is off?
Well, I'm sure that it's going to go so well that it's going to end late.
How late?
I don't know. It will be late, I'm sure.
Pick you up at 11, okay?
But I just...
I know, late.
Yeah.
Well, if I come by at 11, you will have had 5-6 hours with your family. Things will have been taken care of. And we'll still have time spent together.
And then...
That's my girl.
Oh.
I mean, and I gotta go jump through some hoops for Dory and Lloyd right now, but I will see you later, okay?
Okay.
See you. Just so you don't forget. Goodbye.
Oh, Marco. I still don't think I'm ready. Just because you might sound all right, it doesn't mean you his eyes. Because when his eyes flash, that means his temper is triggered. And you gotta keep an eye on him, okay? Okay, I know. Good. Yeah. I guess we do. Yeah. You're right. You understand before. That's okay. I appreciate it. Look, I know you're concerned, and that's nice. Now, good luck tonight. I just want everything to go super for all of you. Well, thank you. I do too. Look, we'll just keep our fingers crossed, okay? Yeah. And this is just, it's terrific. Well, okay. Happy birthday. Thank you. I gotta go. Okay. Unless, bye.
I just took my way out, or we could have played a little handball. Oh, no, not me. I was in the park with Brian all day long, and I'm worn out. But he's in there climbing ropes. So what have you been up to? Oh, the usual, working, tracking down stories. Hey, remember Rebecca Lee Hunt? Sure, you seen her again? She was back at the Blue Ridge Club last night. Oh, so she did get that job as a singer. Well, she got a job, all right, but not as a singer. She was a waitress. Oh, well, she'll be able to afford to eat, right? Wrong. She only had a job for a couple of hours. After she talked to me, she took off again. Why the hell do you scare her so much? I don't know. I think you just better forget about her, Richard. I mean, she seems a little bit uptight. Maybe. She's also very intriguing. Aha. If there's anything a reporter likes, intrigue, right? Exactly. Besides which, I never give up on anything. But how are you going to get anywhere with her if she runs away every time you see her? I don't know. I had some idea why she's so frightened of me.
Damn, 95 cents, not even $1.
I don't know, 3, 4, maybe why?
Well, but should she take it easy? I don't want Chico getting high and starting some kind of a thing with this on her.
Look, there isn't going to be any kind of scene. But only because of Samantha. God, I hate that man. Have a seat, Jack. Oh, wouldn't you like to put that down?
Oh, I didn't realize I still had it. Where's Sam?
I don't know, I gave her a present. She went running upstairs very mysteriously.
Oh,
Did you bake that cake by yourself?
yes.
There's no end to your talents, is there?
Oh, nothing. Chocolate. I hope she likes chocolate.
Oh, what kid doesn't? I mean, what adult doesn't? Yeah. It's so good to see you back. It's so good to see you. Jimmy, I've missed you so much.
I guess I should have knocked.
You don't have to knock, Brad. This is still your house.
Where's Sam?
I'll tell her you're here.
Sam? Brad and Jenny are here.
Hi.
Hey, happy birthday.
Oh, Sam, you look beautiful. Not bad, huh? What do you think, Dad?
I think I'm a little stunned.
You're not going to wear that. I mean, that's not you.
What is it?
Well, I mean, it's too old. It makes you look... Hey, Dad, you're not going to let her walk around in something like that, are you?
Brad, it's very tasty.
It's very revealing is what it is.
Brad, think that your sister's growing up.
Well, hey, thank you for that brilliant revelation, Dr. Vernon, but the question still remains, are you going to let her wear that?
Look, I can wear anything I want, right? Right.
You know what Mother would do if she saw you in that? I'm sorry, Sam. I'm sorry. Look, she's gone. You do what you want, wear what you want. I'm sorry. You know, who cares? It doesn't matter. I'm sorry. Hey, come on. All right, look, we got a party here. Let's get the music going, all right? And maybe some champagne. Hey, Jenny, why don't you give Sam our present? And Dad, you could light the candles, because we've got 18 big candles there, because we're all growing up. Hey, come on, Sam, let's dance. All right, come on. Don't you tell me what to do. Come on, we got a birthday party here, and we got a birthday sing happy birthday, right? So let's go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Well, what's wrong? Well, how come I'm the only person singing here, huh?
Come on, Sam, why don't you open up the present?
Hey, all right, look, Sam, I'm sorry. You said you wanted to, it's all right. How about the one about the guy who, Red down! Where's my mother? Jackie, come on. Please.
Joanne, there's another thing. Tell Briggs that in my absence, Dwight Llewellyn is the man he should report to. Oh, and if there's any evidence that Briggs is giving Dwight a hard time, I want to know about it. Also, hi, sweetheart.
Hi, darling. Ready to go?
That'll be all, Joanne. Give me that half hour, will you, please?
Oh, Joe, come on. It's 6:30. Now, you know what the doctors have told you. You've already put in a 10-hour day.
Sweetheart, I have to clean up my desk if we're going to New York tomorrow.
Why? There's nothing here that can't wait until you get back.
I don't come back. I mean, sweetheart, look, it might take several days. You know me, I don't like to leave a lot of loose ends. Let's sit down. I'll be with you as soon as I can.
train in the morning. Who is it? Ina Hopkins, Miss Hopkins, hi. How are you doing? Why don't you just come right in? Miss Hopkins, it's 6 o'clock. Ma'am? Yes, you said you would have your rent by 6 tonight. Well, I need the money, Miss Hart, and I need it now.
Jenny, come on, please.
Brad, I'm sorry, I'm not leaving.
You don't mean that. Look, I'll go in there and I'll wait. If you gotta make up your mind, I'll go in. Listen without you. Jenny, I'm very sorry.
It's not your fault.
When it gets like this, there's no reason. Honey, it's all right. We'll still have your birthday dinner, just you and I, and if Jenny wants to come along. Jenny, I don't want to put you on the spot.
Wait, Dad, look, wait, Jenny, could you try to talk to Vernon? We really still have reservations. Maybe he said that he would wait until you made your decision, you know? All right.
Thank you, Jenny. Sam, I wouldn't have had this happen for anything in the world.
It's not your fault, Dad.
I'll let him get today of all days.
Look, it's just a birthday, okay? Vernon and our family is much more important.
Honey, I haven't given up. If Brad comes back, I promise you, we'll really make a nice evening of it. We will.
I know. Thank you.
You ready?
No. Brad, that's not going to help.
Well, at least it doesn't hurt.
I think it does. You had a couple of drinks before you came here tonight.
Yeah, why?
Because that's why you fly off the handle like that, Brad.
Hey, when my father pushes me too far,
Your father did not push you. He didn't say anything.
I'll take a vow of total abstinence if that's what it'll take to please you.
You don't have to please you, Brad. You would make your sister very happy if you changed your mind about the dinner tonight.
I just can't.
Why? Your father is not going to say anything to upset you. It's going to be a nice
He
evening.
doesn't have to say anything. All he has to do is look at you the way he does, and I want to kill him. Jenny, can't you understand that? I can't stand... I couldn't stand anybody looking at my girl that way. But my
I'm
own
not
father...
your girl, Brad.
All right, well, that didn't mean to sound so possessive, but you know what I mean.
No, I don't. It's your imagination, Brad. Your father said that he would never...
What?
Look, I don't want to talk about that now. Brad, what are you going to do? Are you going to sit here and sulk and drink and run out the back door? Are you going to make an effort?
Sam send you out here?
Yes.
Since my father didn't.
But he agreed to go along with the evening if you were just a standstill.
Why did Sam come herself?
I don't know. Maybe because...
Maybe it's because she's got a pretty good idea of how much I love you. Maybe because she knows that you can note me right down whenever you want to. Maybe because you know it too.
Sorry to keep you waiting, sweetheart, but I have to see Dorian about something. Well, there's no point in you hanging around here. Once you go home, I'll join you as soon as I can.
What do you have to see Dorian about?
Agenda for the next board meeting?
Oh, well, I'm interested in that, so if you don't mind, I'll just stay. Anyway, I've come to the conclusion that whenever Dorian is around, it's good to have a third party present, just to testify to what really happened.
All right, suit yourself. Come in.
Joe, thanks for waiting for me. I wanted... Hello, Dorian. Come on, sit down. We were just talking about you. say, you know, I think you ought to be in that disco.
I don't know what happened.
Neither do I. I accept your apology, Brad. If you'll accept mine.
Well, look, we're going to have a celebration, so let's go. Let's get going. Okay. Hey, thank you, Brad. Thank you.
Good influence on me. Here, I'll take a show.
Well, when Joe told me what the meeting was about, Dorian, I was sure you wouldn't mind my sitting in.
No, of course not.
Anyway, it's silly for me to go on home alone when Joe was going to be done in 10 or 15 minutes.
I suppose this is about the agenda for the board meeting?
That's right.
Well, I don't even think it'll take that long.
Well, the agenda's fine.
Oh, think of it.
Dorian, just a moment, please. There is one other item I think we should discuss. As you know, I'm going to New York tomorrow for the CAT scan. I have a list of names here I'd like to go over with you.
What about this list of names?
Well, looking for a possible successor for me in this job. Oh, sweetheart, I'd have another opportunity to discuss this with you.
I don't see the point to discuss it at all.
Just a moment. This newspaper means a lot to all of us. We have to be prepared for eventualities. If it turns out that I cannot continue on in this job, I'd like to play a part in picking the next executive editor.
Your recommendations would certainly be
Well,
considered,
good.
don't
All right,
I?
thank you. They're all there in the order of my preference.
I see you have Don't like that, Joe. It's ridiculous.
Well, since you are here, wouldn't you like to express an opinion?
Yes. Well, yes, it would be fine if we ever needed to replace you, but we won't.
What do you think, Dorian?
I concur, but like Viki, I feel
Good. Then Lalonde wins on the first ballot. Now, I have another suggestion. You ought to make Richard Abbott his assistant. Start grooming him for an editorial job in the city side. Maybe when Briggs retires,
Richard Abbott.
Yes, he needs experience, of course, but this is the very kind of job that will give it to him. Also keeps a member of the family in line for one of the top management jobs someday.
What do you mean by that, member of the family? Dorian, Richard is father's nephew. His mother, Gwendolyn Abbott, father's younger sister. Why wasn't I told this? Because we just found out about it ourselves. I never connected the last names. I'd never met Richard, and I was really only vaguely aware that your Aunt Gwen even had a son.
Richard wanted to make it on his own, not as Victor Lart's nephew.
I see, and I'm sure that would please Victor very much to know that a member of the family was alive. And if you think he's capable of handling the job...
Come in.
Oh, I'm sorry. I saw the light on the door. I thought I'd come in and wish... Hi, Viki. How are you? Mrs. Lloyd? Well, I'm sorry to have interrupted you, Pippa. You go right ahead, huh?
Oh, please, don't go. You know, I just found out some of the most extraordinary news. That you and I are related.
Oh. Well, I hope Viki and Mr. Riley explain why I didn't tell anybody.
Yes, they did. I think it was very logical. Certainly explains a great deal about you.
It does?
Yes, all of your talent and ambition and dedication. It's certainly very reminiscent of Victor, don't you think so, Victor?
Well, I haven't really thought about that, but I suppose you could be right.
Yes, I'm sure I am. Just as sure I am is Victor would be so pleased to know that a member of the family was carrying on the tradition with us. Well, I must be going. Goodbye, Victor. And I hope you have a very safe trip. So, and we will consider your recommendations, although I'm sure there'll be no need to act on them. I'm sure everything will be just fine.
Thank you, Dorian.
Richard, why don't you come and pay me a visit at Lansdale very soon?
I'll do that. Thank you, Miss
Dorian.
Hey,